Oh, are we started? Cameron Chardukian here, coming at you from the Daily Developer Show, the show where we talk every single day about how you can become a better developer and how you can optimize your lifestyle as a developer. Sweet, sweet lifestyle, sweet, sweet strawberries. Oh, these are delicious. Frozen strawberries, but I've let them thaw halfway, so there's kind of, I don't even know how to describe it, but just they're half thawed, half frozen. It's delicious. Anyway, let's put this aside. I want to talk to you today about a quick trick you can use if you find it difficult to focus when learning to program. Here's what you're going to do. First, I recommend you do this trick by getting out of the house, but you could theoretically go to a room in your house to do this too, that's designated for this purpose. But here's the trick. I recommend you go to a coffee shop, a library, a convenience store, wherever. Go to some place where you can sit on your computer and you can work. Then, if you have your phone, turn your phone into airplane mode. Then, nobody can contact you. Also, log out of Facebook, log out of all social media. If you need help, as far as discipline goes for doing this, they have browser extensions called Rescue Time. And there's another one, but I forget what it's called. But basically, they have browser extensions that will actually block you from visiting Facebook or Reddit or other websites that waste your time. If you need to utilize those, utilize those. Basically, here's what we're doing. We're going to go somewhere a co-working space, wherever. You're going to go to your place where you want to learn to program. Go there, and then set a timer for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, however many hours. Set a timer, and do not allow yourself to leave that location until all of the time has gone by. What I did today is I set a timer for 3 hours and 45 minutes. And until all of that time passed, I was not allowed to leave the convenience store. Right now I'm in Asia, so in Asia we have convenience stores, but you could think of it the same way as a coffee shop, right? I don't know if in the U.S. It's been so long since I've been in the U.S. I don't know if the U.S. has convenience stores like Quick Trip or 7-Eleven or Circle K where you can sit down and get some work done. But basically, you're at your place where you're going to work, and you set a timer, and you're not allowed to leave until all of that time has gone by. Now, of course, something you might ask is, okay, so I'm not allowed to leave, I'm not allowed to use Facebook, I'm not allowed to text message or do anything. I'm not allowed to do anything on my phone or anything on my computer. No watching any videos. I'm only allowed to program or watch videos or read documentation related to programming. Great, but let me be honest, Cam. I cannot focus for 4 hours. I cannot focus for 8 hours. I probably can't even focus for 2 hours straight. I totally understand that problem. That's why I always say, use the Pomodoro technique. Focus for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever you're capable of, and then take a break. And of course, you might get through 2 or 3 Pomodoro techniques, and then you're just like, oh God, I just cannot focus. My brain won't engage with the material any longer. Well, what you do when that occurs is you do not leave, right? Because what was our rule at the beginning? Our rule at the beginning was you have to stay at that coffee shop or at the library or at wherever you are until all of the time has gone by. But you know what? We also don't want to just sit there and just zone out at the computer and just why? Well, basically that will kind of give you this false sense that you're progressing, but you're actually just wasting your time. And furthermore, as we said in one of the earlier videos, sitting is very unhealthy. And, resting your wrists in this position for hours upon hours, that's also unhealthy. So, for as long as you can, actively focus. Be deeply engaged. And when you can't do that anymore, just walk around, right? That's what I do. I focus for 30, 40, 50 minutes, an hour, and then I just walk around. I just go like this. Walk, walk, walk. and I walk in a circle, and I just do this. And there's no time limit for this, right? So sometimes I do this for 5 minutes. Sometimes I do this for 20 minutes. And I'm sure maybe you're a little self-conscious about doing this. You're kind of like, oh, these people are going to think I'm weird. They're going to think I'm mad. I'm just walking in the circle for 30 minutes. Hopefully not 30 minutes most of the time, but I'm walking in the circle for 10 minutes. Like, they're going to think I'm crazy. Well, yeah, sure. Be selective about where you do this, right? So maybe you do this in your home office, or when I go to the convenience store, I choose a convenience store that has upstairs seating. So maybe the other customers think I'm crazy, but at least I'm not going to have any problems with the staff for like bothering anybody, right? So, sure, maybe you do have to choose your place that you're going to do this if you're a self-conscious person. You got to choose where you're going to do this carefully so that you don't block yourself off from doing this. But what I found is that, listen, how long are you going to walk in a circle before you get bored, right? Oh, so you're meditating, right? So you're meditating and you're walking in a circle. That's great for refreshing your mind, letting your subconscious work on things. You're letting the problems from your code incubate inside your head. And when you come back to the code, it's going to be easier to solve everything. But also, just pragmatically speaking, are you really going to just walk in a circle for 4 hours? Or are you going to be like, you know what? I'll go sit and I'll go do some more programming now. Just pragmatically speaking. And if you do just walk in a circle for 4 hours, hey dude, you got a lot of exercise, so it's not all that bad, is it? Anyway, that's my tip for today. I found this strategy super effective in learning code. So try it yourself. Leave me some comments below about how it worked for you. And also leave comments about any other suggestions you found helpful for focusing on learning to code for long periods of time. Subscribe, and we'll be back tomorrow with another video.